A couple weeks ago, I read about a homeless man who became a millionaire at the end of his life. The question is, how did he do it? There are many people that are not homeless who live relatively average lives who never can achieve the $1 million status. The question is why, and the question is, how is this homeless man able to do it? Well, look, hit the subscribe button to get more content and for me to continue this story. Nonetheless, this guy lived in Sweden. His name was Kurt Degerman, and on his deathbed, he left a whopping $1.4 million to his cousin. And the only reason why is because his cousin would come see him periodically and just have conversations with him, and that was the only person from his family that would come see him. Nonetheless, this guy, although he had a massive million, he never spent it during his life. He would save every single dollar. He could afford an apartment or even to buy a house, but he decided not to do so. He decided to stay homeless. He also had enough money to buy a car, but he decided not to do so. He would ride a bike wherever he went. Also, here's the kicker though. I need you to go down to your public library and look at the financial columns and figure out which stocks are doing well and which stocks are not doing well. Well, not only that, you got to research how to identify undervalued stocks, right? How to look at index funds, how to look at mutual funds, and figure out a strategy that's good for you. Nonetheless, this guy would do this because he didn't want to pay for a newspaper. He would go to the public library, read the Financial Times, and also read other books on how to invest in the stock market. And all he did was just go to the public computer, made an account, and started to put money from his account into all different types of stocks. And that fortune grew to a whopping $1.4 million. That ain't bad. So just imagine, if this guy can do this, homeless, the only thing that's stopping you from doing this is the fact that you have to sacrifice what it is you're doing today in order to achieve the long-term goal. So if that's cutting costs or going out or not buying a Prada bag or Gucci bag or decreasing credit card debt, or simply just waking up early to go for your dreams that you want to do. At the end of the day, if he did it, then that means that there's a good possibility that you can do it, because this guy didn't have any type of family to rely on. This guy was just a guy who was just homeless. Oh, and nonetheless, the way he got his money was that he would collect cans and scrap metals. And he would take them to the yard, and they would give him money for the scrap metal and cans. And that was his job. It was a very simple, modest life. Now, obviously, you don't want to compromise your living. Obviously, you want a nice car to live in. Obviously, you want a family. I get all those things. But it doesn't negate the fact that you can have a schedule where money is being taken from your bank account and deposited into an index fund every single week for your future. On that note, go big or go home. Take care.